Hi folks, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. This is episode 41 of the Let's Play 3.0 series, and in this episode we're going into this dungeon behind us. We're at Klael's Stronghold, and I believe the dungeon is also called the Warmaker's Sanctum, or Sanctuary, one of the two. Anyway, first of all, I would like to say sorry for everyone who's been patiently waiting for a video to come out. I've had the cold for the last week or so, so between my sore throat and my coughing and sneezing, I just haven't been able to do any recording. But we're going to give this a try, and if any of that happens, I'll try and edit out in the edit as much as I can. But for people who are just watching it in the future, then we're straight into it, except my voice might sound a little bit funny. But anyway, never mind. Right, so this dungeon is certainly one of the hardest dungeons in the game, but that's mainly down to one boss, and weirdly it's not even the last boss. It is the infamous Arena Champion. Now, the last time we were in here, in the previous series before the 3.0 changes, I came in here with Beastmaster Teimos, who was level 20, had 1,200 plus. No, he didn't. He had 12,200 and something HP. He had the Dragonbone armor on. I seem to remember one of the better armors in the game. And by the end of that fight, he was still down to around 4,000. So he lost over 8,000 HP during that fight. Well, Beastmaster Teimos, of course, has been completely nerfed and isn't a viable option anymore. And even Delincia is, well, what, 4,293, 4,727 at level 20. So we're not even close to the 8,000 here. So we're going to have to do some different tactics in order to try and defeat her this time, which I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit concerned about, but we're going to give it a go anyway. But we've got quite a lot to do before we even get close to the Arena Champion. So we're going to come in here. Has this been fixed? No, it hasn't. I thought that might. After the wine cellar door got fixed. So this doesn't say, like normally in the top right underneath the minimap there, it would say press E to enter. But this doesn't say anything, and for many people have come up here and went, oh, I can't get in. But if you do press E, you still get in. But no mention. Right, both Delincias came in. Right, this is the entrance door, or hallway should I say. So we've got a couple of skeletons at the bottom of the stairs. Let's take them out first. But they're low level 300 ones, so they go down super fast. Are these the same? Let's see if we can pull these round the corner. Hello, can you see me? Yep. Here he comes. You can see the sand effect that you get down here. You get armor and weapons get covered in sand, and the shifting sand on the floor. There was quite a few people mentioned after the last video that because they had their video settings down lower, that they don't get that, and they'd never seen that before. Did they? Oh, there they are. Oh, he's stuck in a little nuke. So if they go there, it'll pull the big guy. Yep. Awesome. Right, let's get the little guys down. You take care of him. So he's a 17,000 HP white boss. I'll take care of the little guys. Missed. Cripple met. There we go. Yeah, so as I said, what's that there? Beware of the traps. Yeah, definitely. We'll come to that soon. Yeah, I've had a bit of a cold, so my throat has been run ragged over the last week, so I haven't been able to do any recording. Hopefully we'll be back on track now. Let's get this guy down. I believe when this dungeon first came out, that door through to the main area was locked. And I think you got the key off of this guy. Hence he's named the Gate Guardian. But there also used to be a chest. If you were able to get past him, you used to be able to get a key out of one of the chests and then get through the door that way. But he doesn't drop a key anymore, and I believe that door is now just open. Which is a bit strange considering all the other locked doors that are in this dungeon. Right, what's he dropping? Oh. So he often will drop, I think it's always the same weapon, like a one-handed axe, and he quite often drops fragments of power, but he's just dropped legendary armor kit. 3 legendary armor kits today. So that wasn't very good. Okay, right, this is the main area. And in the middle here we have this giant map with these sockets. I'll have to check back my old video, but I'm sure there used to be a lot more sockets in here. Yeah, okay. Right, so this is like a puzzle thing. So you need to get little statuettes from each of these 3 bosses, the green, the red and the blue. And when you place the statuettes from them in the appropriate socket on the map, you get a fragment of a key. And when you have all 3 key fragments, you can put them together to make the inner sanctum key, which opens this locked door here, which is inner sanctum key required. And that's into the next area of the dungeon where it gets a bit harder. So we have to go and get those 3 statuettes, and you get them from, so this is not the boss is in the door next to him, so we've just got a bunch of skeleton guys to fight in this room with the giant skulls. So there's 2 skulls that are like dragons, there's a giant saber-tooth thing there, and then there's what I always consider to be the predator up there. None of these creatures are in the game. Obviously saber-tooths are, but not that size, they're not. So yeah, not sure where they've come from. It's maybe part of some sort of Conan lore or something, maybe. If you know, please put in the comments below and educate me. Much appreciated. Lore is not my big thing. I'm not a huge Conan lore fan. Right, there is the boss, so he should be a 1 skull guy. Let's get them attacking and I'll take on the little guys. He's the one with the big 2-handed sword, so he can do a lot of AoE. Let's just get this guy down and then try and get the other one out. Oh, he's dead anyway, just from AoE. Right, let's get behind this guy. Ow. So our Delencias are doing very well indeed. He's almost halfway down already. But if you come in here with lesser thralls that are taking a bit of a beating, what you can do is you can run interference with a shield like that and just stop him doing his combos, because it's when he does his combos that he does his super big damage. Oh, and then I let my shield down and he hits me. Right, let me take a drink of water. Oh, in fact, I'll eat some of my purified flesh from the Yogg religion. Right, so he's giving me a random weapon. So this is Ranisan, which looks like a 2-handed mace hammer thing. 63 damage, 45 armor pen, sunder, but is corrupted. So when you use that weapon, you will gain corruption. So that can be handy if you needed to get yourself to 40% corruption to do a particular spell. That reminds me. Can you do spells in here? Sorcery is suppressed in this area. Okay, so you can't do spells in this area. I'll have to check once we get downstairs into the next area, because that was one of the main techniques of defeating the arena champion, is to use a spell. And I believe it's a spell that needs 40% corruption to do it as well. So I'll have to check that. Right, so green done, into the red. And on the red's door you've got a giant king reading a book. So this should be the archivist guy. Yep, so here's all the scrolls on the wall. So let's go and take out these guys. Just a bunch of skeletons. Hello? Hello? Oh, there's the... So he's a Silent Legion warrior. A little bit tougher than the standard skeletons. There should be some more over here. There we go. And one more over here. Right, so there are... Oh, there's some grey lotus seeds if you're still in need of lotus powder. Sometimes... I can still hear somebody speaks maybe through the door. What was up here? Junk. Yeah, there's sometimes the little relic chests are around here. But I think they just give you the... It's like languages they teach you. Okay, into the next room where the boss is. There he is. This is Archivist something or other. Let's see what he's called. The Archivist's Assistant. So you can see all the scrolls, and he's working on his desk with all the paperwork.
You picked the wrong fight.
He's the same. 11,300 health. He's only got a single sword, this guy. Again, Valencia's are no problem at all. Down he goes. So he always, so he'll have his statue, and then he always has one of these folders, and they are like buffs. Oh wow, excellent. Ooh, but it's an elixir. Okay. So that's a consumable buff, and this one gives you 15% agility weapon damage. So I've already got elixirs of grace that I made for the arena champion boss that gives you a 15% agility weapon damage. So I don't think they'll stack because they're both elixirs, so you can only have one elixir on the go. But yeah, that would have been handy if we didn't already have a potion with us. Again, there are chests in there if you want to have a look around them. I'm just going to crack on to get on to the next boss. Which should be the blue door. Yep. Or purple, blue, whatever it is. So that also has a guy holding a book. Right, you coming at us? No, no, you're coming at them.
Die!
Two Silent Legion warriors. This weird pool of blood. And then there should be some skeletons here.
You picked the wrong fight!
And through this door, and there is the other guy. Who's he? He is servant of the Priest King. Can you move out of the way so I can get in behind him? Of course, I'll also do 10%, 50% more damage from attacking from behind. One of the agility perks. Backstab. Backstab. Deal 15% more damage from behind. Down he goes. What's that he's got? Ah, yeah, so this is the guy who always has a weapon that's something to do with one of the religions, and it'll be a random one that drops. So this one is what looks like a one-handed mace, Midra's Justice. So it's got 51 damage, 28 armor pen, legendary with shield smash and plundering. What does plundering mean? Right, I'll tell you what, I don't want to carry those heavy weapons. Oh no, but you'll then use them. That's 15, that one. How much is my weapon weight? 1.9. Okay, I'll carry them for now. 75%. Right, so we've got 3 statues now. So let's head back to the map room. Right, so the idea is you put the sockets, or the statues in the sockets related to the statuette. So the statuettes we've got are the Priest King, Archivist and Warmaker. So looking on the map right here, this socket is directly, so that's the unnamed city there, look. And this one is directly over where we are now, the Warmaker Sanctuary. So we can drop the Warmaker statue in there and it fits. This one here is right over the archives in the unnamed city. So we can drop the Archivist one in there. Oh. Is that? That's the north. That's not quite. Oh. I thought this one was, or certainly used to be, over the Circle of Swords, which is where, like who was murdered? The King Scourge murdered one of the Priest Kings, I can't remember, and I thought that's where the second one was, but I believe, looking at the volcano from the southern desert, it's these 3 sockets here. Yes, it is. But I think that's, I'm not sure why that one's there now. These 2 are quite obvious. I'm not sure about that one. Where is that over? Kind of over the aqueduct. Is that the place where you break the bracelet? Not sure, but anyway, it's these 3 sockets here. You'll get 3 key fragments. When you get the 3rd one, it turns into the inner sanctum key, which then allows you to open this 4th door into the inner sanctum. And this is where it gets a bit more interesting. So let's first of all get rid of these skeletons. That, and then get rid of that skeleton. And you can see, so if you put them in the wrong places, you'll enable more traps. And you can see that these are traps here. So this is a spike trap, so if I was to run over that, they would shoot out the floor and hurt me. That's what happened to that person there, look. If we then go down the stairs, you should see, so there's another spike trap, and then this square, it looks like a foundation here. That's like a spring trap, so if you stand on that, it throws you in the air, and then when you come down, you'll take fall damage. Although we will use that to our advantage very soon. And then these mines are either fire or poison gas mines. So you've got to kind of work your way between them. There's another one. Problem is that sometimes your thralls do set them off. Right, now we need to clear this area. We're working down towards that door there. That is the arena door. But we will have to get a key. And we get the key from down to that left there, but let's clear the whites and the whatever these guys are called. Just skeletons apparently. There's another white coming. Of course these will all give you corruption when you get hit by them. Thought I heard another one coming. Any more in here? There's one in there. Right, what we'll also do is we'll check out all these locations here, because we should be able to get, I don't think they're on the corpses, I think they're just in chests. Yeah. We should be able to get rusted keys. Watch out for traps here as well. And we get them from these chests that are like, there's grey lotus seeds again, if you still need them. It's one of the major locations for getting them. Get my torch out. There is one chest there with a trap right in front of it, and inside it is a rusted key. Alright, that's one. Is there any more in here? Whoop. No chests here. Now this place here, through the spikes, so we need to get up there, and there is a spring trap there, so we step out of that and that'll bring it right up here, and in the chest is a rusted key. I think it's just in that sort of these chests, the iron chest, not the wooden ones. Right, the problem is they now have to get down, so I've got to try and aim for that edge there so I don't take damage. Like that, and then try not to set off the spring trap again. Right, there is another guy there.
You picked the wrong fight.
Down. Nothing in that chest. Nothing on him. Right, so we've checked all in there. That's the guy leading to the arena. So let's go back here. So that's the steps we came down. straight ahead to the arena, but if we take this left turning here, that big white guy down there, he is the guy who has the key to the arena. So we'll try and get round there. Take out the skeleton dude first. Mines and traps everywhere. Guy in there. He's pulled. Right.
Curse you!
Get them fighting. No. I've pulled the big guys as well, so if I get them on him, I will get you. Right, there's this other guy coming from upstairs. And missed. Hit by his big sword.
You picked the wrong fight!
Okay. Right, take the lock off because I hate fighting with the lock on. Right. So this guy's called He Who Walks Below. 17,000, just like the guy up the stairs. The Gate Guardian. 3 skull instead of those 1 skull mini bosses, so he's a bit tougher. But Valencia's are doing fine. I need another drink. And a bit more food. So again, if you didn't have those tougher thralls, just use your shield and play interference and just break up his combos. Those combos there. And he's down. Right. Out the way, Valencia. Ooh, what's that? Annihilator. A weapon bestowed upon the soul captor by the Warmaker. 46 damage, 33 armor pen, cripple. Ooh, it looks nice. Not seen that before. Durability 1800. So, oh, it's a. Ooh, look at that. That is nice. Two-handed though. Doesn't have anything. No, doesn't have anything special other than it looks really cool. Right, I'm going to give that to you, since you are a two-handed person. Anyways, much less damage than the other one. Slightly more armor pen though. Hopefully you'll use that one, but it's just I'm getting too heavy. Right, so now I have to go hunting for more keys. So let's have a look in here. Oh, hello.
Curse you! You picked the wrong.
Did he not get pulled? No chests in here. And you don't have anything on you. No chests over here. Upstairs. Whoop! Boom. It's a flame one. There's another guy over here. Nothing on him. Thought there'd be at least one chest up here. Oh, there is. Look. Hidden in the corner. And it's got a rusted key in it. How many is that I've got now? 3. Right, down without setting off any more traps. Over this side. There's another chest. Nothing in it. And nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. Upstairs. Oh, hello.
Die!
There's a chest here. Nothing in it. This one. Here's one. So that's 4 keys. I think that's all the areas. Is there only 4? Checked up there, checked up there. That's the end. Done all that. Done in there. Done in there. Maybe there is only 4 keys. I thought there was 5, but never mind. Right, let's get rid of this guy.
Die! You picked the wrong fight.
Okay. Right, so that's the door to the arena champion, but it has to be said that although it's the hardest boss in the game, it doesn't give particularly good loot, and if you just want to skip it and get to the last boss, you can crawl through this crack here, and that corridor leads you all the way up there to the last boss. The arena champion's over here on the right. Once you completed it, you'll come back into this corridor and then you'll go along there anyway. So if you want to just skip this and get to the last boss, that's the way to do it. Right. What we're going to do is we're going to... Did I not loot the key off the guy? I didn't loot the key off the guy. So it's back down here. Whoops, poison gas. Dear me. Off of this guy. Key to the arena. Very important when showing people how to get into the arena. Well, that's not good. Right, let's just leg it. Wow. Ooh, that took quite a bit of our health away. Oh, and more poison. And spikes. So let's fix that. Okay, right. The arena, more traps, head over the side. And we'll stand right over here, because there is the arena champion way over there. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell these 2 guys to stop following me. Then I'm going to give you some weapons to hold, just so I don't have as much weight. Right, so tactics for fighting the arena champion in 3.0. The first one I heard was use your mirror mark spell that makes the ghost mirror of yourself, and then the mobs will attack the illusion of you, and they'll be aggroed to them, which kind of leaves you free to fight them because they'll just be trying to attack your ghost. That is obviously not going to work in... Oh, well, let's just check. Let's just check that. Make sure we can do sorcery in here. Yeah, it's suppressed, so we can't use that that spell anymore. That's not going to work. That was something we saw right at the start of the 3.0 update, but that's now been screwed up with the fact that you can't do sorcery in here anymore. The second technique I saw was to use a bow and a whole load of poison of the set snake poison arrows, and just basically keep running away from her, peppering her with arrows all the time, keeping the 10 stacks of poison on her, and just slowly whittling her down with the poison, because she's got huge amounts of armor, so it doesn't take an awful lot of damage, but poison and bleed do work on her, and as a great way of getting her down. So that's one option. The second option that these are from Firespark 81, by the way. You need to put a video out on how to defeat her. The second option was to run a full agility build. So in that he had 20 points in agility. I think he had 20 points in vitality, and a whole point in grit to give you much more stamina. And he used the short sword, because the left attack on the short sword, this just continual attack, every attack staggers her. So while she's staggered, she can't do anything to you. So as long as you just keep attacking until you're almost out of stamina, and then you roll away, get your stamina back up again, let her do her attack animation, sidestep it, and then get straight back on her, and just keep doing that. You can get her down that way. So I'm going to kind of use that technique with maybe a slight tweak to it. So first of all, we're going to take the Elixir of Grace, or we'll use this Daughter Amir to give us 15%. I've given away my weapon. 15% more agility weapon damage. Let me get that back, and I'll give you that. Well, hold on. I'm also going to use the Salted Exquisite Meat, because that also gives me 15%. So 15% from the elixir, agility weapon damage, 15% from the food, more agility weapon damage. Then I've crafted myself a new short sword. So it's basically the same as, it's just a DLC skin, but it's the same as the Star Metal short sword, except instead of putting, so they both got 60 damage. I think it's 56 by default, but my blacksmith has crafted them both to 60. But instead of putting the armor pen kit on it like my standard one, I've put the balanced weapon kit on this one, which means it uses less stamina for each attack. So I can do more attacks without running out of stamina. So I'm putting that on. I've also got some Globe of Yazuds, so that if it's looking bad, I can get the spiders to do some poison. And finally, I'm going to put Scorpion Queen Poison on my weapon, so that I can get a whole bunch of poison stacks on her as well. So that's the plan. I'm going to attack her. Well, I'm going to let her attack me, should I say. And when she attacks me, she does her animation, she kind of jumps at you. I'll sidestep out of the way, let her do her animation, lock on, and then we'll just go ham on her. When I'm almost out of stamina, I'll move away and try and get my stamina back, and then we'll rinse and repeat. Okay, let's give it a go. See what happens. I'm not scared, honest. Probably don't need this shield because it won't do anything anyway. Right, here she comes. So, roll out of the way and then go. So we're getting stacks of poison on her. Keeping an eye on my stamina. Okay. Get my stamina up. And then let her do her thing and go out again. Okay, halfway there now. So it's staggering nicely, she's just not getting an attack in at all. Alright, and stamina again. It'd be nice to be able to apply some more poison to my weapon, but I just don't have time to go into my inventory and get more poison on it. Gonna get her down before the stamina. I'm not going to chance it. She's only got 114 left. And there we go, she's down. Phew! Right, so all you get from her is a couple of armor scraps. So, other than the joy of actually killing her, all you get is armor scraps, which you'll use to be able to craft her armor, which actually doesn't actually look like that, because her armor's white. So that looks more like Silent Legion armor, but with a little bit of white at the bottom here, whereas that's black, and that's not what armor looks like. Right. Breathe again now. So that worked. Yeah, it would be possible maybe if... Alright, let's see what weapons we've got. Let's take these weapons back off you to stop you using the wrong weapons. I'm going to leave you those two just to see what happens. Both following? Yep. Yeah, if you maybe crafted a couple of short swords, you could put your poison on both of them, and then you could use the first short sword. When it was poison run out, you could switch to the second one and use the poison on that. But yeah, there's not really a way of quickly getting in here, dragging that onto your weapon and getting out while she's charging at you, and you're trying to recoup stamina at the same time. Right, okay, so we came in that door here. That's the way out over there, so that curves round, and that's where the crack allows you to go through that way. But if you look over to the right, there's this little alcove here, and there's a couple of these lizard men, undead lizard men, or whatever they're called these days. I don't have a shield on my bar. Let me quickly get my shield on my bar. Oh, I've got my wrong weapon. Right, shield. Put the balance one away, get the armor pen one. Okay, done that. There's another one down there. You go and fight him. Because on our left here we've got this blue glowing tablet, and if we click on that, you've learned Arena Champion's Armor. So it's basically a better version of the Silent Legion armor. Right, and then this takes you back out again, back into the arena. There's a corpse, and then this is the way out. And we're on the home straight now. That is the hardest part of the dungeon complete. That's the crack that you can come in, come up here and up here into this weird area that is full of black ice. Great place if you want black ice. And then there's just frozen, like, cells, perhaps we'll call them, animal pens up here. And you'll find a variety of different creatures. So we're going to start off with some spiders. Nice and easy. And see, they've smashed through to be able to get out. Oh, there's some undead hyenas. Oh, and some undead shellbacks. So this should be no problem for you at all. Spiders are getting involved. Black Widow. Nothing in there. We've emptied out this one. Yeah, so that was the hyenas. The shellbacks was on the other side. Keep going. It is possible, if you want, to forget about all these creatures and just run straight past a lot of them and straight into the arena for the final boss. What's in there? Oh, more spiders. How did they get past? Get behind me. Are you Oh, you're king cabas. Greater shield back, guys.
God take you! God take you!
Crippled.
God take you!
And we've encountered plenty of these guys around the map before, so these shouldn't be any problem to you either. Did I just see what I thought I saw? A horn sticking out. There's a tail. So this room, the last time I was here, it was bugged as well. This room should have an undead dragon in it. And the last time I was here, it was in some other room, or it was half stuck in the hallway, and it was an absolute pain to get it out. But this time, it's actually in that wall. I saw a horn stick out. Oh, now it's over there. What? Very strange. Right, let's carry on and see if it'll appear. Anything in here? Nope. Here's something clumping about, but... Right, we have mammoths in here. Let's see if we can take them on one at a time. Just because they've got so much HP. In fact, let me put some poison on. And stacks of poison. Now the other one's in the way, I can't get to them. So little damage because they're so high armor. I don't want to get stuck in the wall. How many's left? Oh, so one's down. More poison. Let's get the second one. It's so janky in here. So half on the floor. Oh, now it's out of the floor. Okay, it's under 1,000 left. Out. Watch out for its AoE. Another drink. Should really stand a bit further back. Okay. Nothing chest-wise or whatever to be gained in here. Keep going. Yeah, so we're going to have to miss out the undead dragon because it's stuck in the wall. And I think this is at the end of the corridor. Look at that in there. A giant yeti dude. But he isn't broken out. He's still in there. And this should be last boss. Okay, right, there he is, the Warmaker. Again, there are spike traps around the floor, so you need to be careful with your feet. Love the lighting in here, look at that, silhouetted in the little spotlight. Right. Again, this guy has got quite well telegraphed attacks, so he's pretty simple. However, what you will find is as they do damage to him, he'll start to grow. Let's put some poison on speed it up. With a big spin. So 17,000 health, but weirdly he doesn't have that much armor, even though he's got some pretty major armor on. There he goes. So he's growing there, so he's got a bit tougher. I think he does another, yeah, he does another attack. Missed. Oh, yeah, they still have that irritate on. It's like a champion of the Warmaker. Come on in.
You picked the wrong fight.
And there he goes. He's down. And he has some more of that. What is it called again? Armor scraps. Just armor scraps. Get anything off of him? Putrid meat. No. Let's chuck all that away. Right, so where did we come in? This is always the hard part. Is that where we came in? I think that's where we came in. Let's have a quick look. Yes. Right, so these other doors all around the room. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe there is only 4. Each one of these needs a rusted key to open. There we go. And if you run in, you get a chest with more armor scraps in it. Gold, silver, bits and bobs. So as I said, you need these armor scraps both. I think you need them to make that Warmaker armor and also the champion armor as well. So you might actually end up having to come in here a few times. But if you are farming it, I would recommend missing out the arena champion and just coming straight here and taking on the Warmaker, because the, what was it, 5 or 6 pieces of armor scraps that you get from the arena champion, not sure if it's worth it. Right, that's the way out, and at either side of that is a green tablet. This one teaches you the Warmaker weapons and the Grandmaster weaponsmith, and this one teaches you the Godbreaker armor and the Grandmaster armorsmith, and that'll allow you to make the master armor repair kit and weapon repair kits, which are the best ones in the game. I think we've got one more door. Yep. Oh, there's gas mines as well. And here we go. So we got 28 armor scraps altogether from this run, and what was it, 5 or 6 of them was just from the arena champion. Right. So the door with the tablets on either side is the way out. Green, out we go, and we go along here. We'll get to a drop, but before we get to the drop, I'll show you a secret. Not that drop, this drop, because this is a drop that you can't get back from. But if you turn right and go back on yourself, there's this little alcove here, and it's just full of... Oh, there's a legendary weapon repair kit. That's silver. Take the silver bar. And another chest there. I'll take that silver bar. We go further back. More stuff. Is that all? And now we get stuck with Delencia. So yeah, worth taking a trip into there, and then you can jump down here, round the traps, and then this takes you back at the top. This is the inner sanctum door, right at the top of the stairs, where we came in at the start. Of course, everything is now respawned. That's the stairs that you go down and go along to the arena. And if we go out here, we'll be in this central room. There we are. And this is the way we came in, so this is the way we go out. Again, everything will respawn. You can fight these guys again if you want. I'm not. I'm just going to run past them. Out of stamina. There we go. And right up here to the entrance. Hit E. And we're outside the dungeon again. There we go. We've done it. Okay. That was the Warmaker Sanctuary here at Klael's Stronghold. And we successfully managed to take down solo this time without a thrall the arena champion using the agility weapon, the balance weapon kit on it to use less agility. We had agility weapon elixirs and food to boost its damage, and then just stun locked her until we're almost out of stamina. Roll out of the way, let the stamina regen, let her attack, go straight back in again, and do it that way. So that worked out very well, and we all survived. So I'm very happy from that. So that'll do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the episode, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.